Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Oh, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Kaka takes a shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Played back in. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Mbappe. And this is Pele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe gets into some space. Mbappe! And it's come back out to him. That's a half-decent try. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kaka. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Has a look up and drives it forward. First quarter of an hour gone. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's a key interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's not got that quite right. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Still goalless at the moment.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Spread out to the left. Pull it.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. In with the challenge. Pull it. And Zanetti. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Robson, he is through here. Robson, oh, what a climb! Goal, Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Lille with this to level it up. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Lille have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pelé. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. He's on the finish!
Lille truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Could move up a gear here. Mbappe going about things with real menace.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hullet. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. Ibrahimovic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Pelé, and he plays one through. Could be danger here. He's got away, delivered in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 13.
Here we go again then.
Camisa 20.
Lille really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Threads one in. That has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Robson. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. He's picked his way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Chance here to counter. Great vision. He's in a great position here. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. Now there's a fine ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. Robson is onto this.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That's a little off target. Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Collar. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard.
Lille really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliant. Right card! Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Yamal. Robson. Yamal just eases him off the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Stood up well to him there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's Park Ji-sung. Steaming on goalwards. Over to the left.
Lille really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Rijkaard. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's going up front in a hurry. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lille must do something here and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Robson with the short one. Fired deep towards the back post. Lille are looking to go forward now. Played out to the left flank.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Koller gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Rijkaard. Looking for the run. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
minutes.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a fine interception. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Hullet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Seedorf. Nedved. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. That's the keeper's ball. And they can counter here. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. It's Nedved! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Ferdinand makes the interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Zanetti. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Pelé. And this is big chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lille, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is... and a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate
Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Probing pass. Milan have it back. It's Pelé! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 2 then. Lille are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's running. Pelé!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter.
And a chance! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Zanetti does well to get it back. Park Ji-sung is the team's great visionary. That is good strength. Flashes it across. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Shoots! Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Seedorf. Oh, cracking ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rummenigge. Oh, this looks sharp. Time and again they are repelled. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for the run, and this is Pele!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
So what can they make of this? Zanetti. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Lille are all square. His position was perfect. Here's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Seedorf shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give this...
There's the shot! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Pullet is herring after that one. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Rummenigge. Mbappe. Foot in. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Corner given. Bergomi. Now it's Hullet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nedved. Mbappe. And it's Zanetti. Hullet. Mbappe could try cutting inside. Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hullet. Pele. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. Played into the box. And that's the keeper's ball. Lille are looking to break at pace. Hopkisung. Koller. Araujo cuts it out. Oh, good spread. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And it's Hullet. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Hopkisung tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this?
Changement en cours.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Zanetti. Ernest. And it's been played through. So much time and space here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's been shifted off it. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Good-looking ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Koller looks to get on the end of this. Rummenigge. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you.
Decent chance! And another try! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Pullet duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mateus is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow it.
He's having a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Milan are looking to go forward now. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge is onto this. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Mateus. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a quick one. He's in a good position here. Mateus stood his ground strongly. Zanetti. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Could move up a gear here. That has been cut short. Mateus. Now it's Beckham. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe! He's found a way through. Rummenigge. And a chance! Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Mateus. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Knocks it into space, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mateus. And it's Beckham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Lille can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Not the most accurate pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe, always looking for that half a chance. And the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And it's made its way to him. Chance! Now, in he goes again. Hullet. Beckham. Hullet.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Zanetti. Rummenigge. Mbappe! And he was alert to it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Lille leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence, and that is expertly dealt with. Has a look up and drives it forward. And smartly reclaimed. Koller. Oh, that was no routine save.
Kohler is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And this is... and the shot! Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hullet. Oh, that was vital. Hullet. Lille are still that goal to the good. Rummenigge tries to play it through, and this is goes for a shot! Thuram attempts a clearance.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Beckham is herring after that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And it's Hullet. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Luis Suarez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Park Ji-sung, who's set up one goal so far. Rummenigge shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mateus, looking to play him in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 11. Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17.
Schmeichel claims comfortably.
15. Il numero 24.
Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get...
They want to be quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Hullet.
Lille clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hullet. Looking for the run. Haaland. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, cracking ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
Milan are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now he's off and running. He's picked his way through. Mbappe has it out. Shot a goal! And this has another goal! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That has been knocked clear. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. It could be in here. And the shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof! And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.